Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we dive into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the one and only Bing Crosby. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Bing Crosby is widely regarded as one of the most popular and influential musical artists of the 20th century. From his smooth baritone voice to his charismatic on-screen presence, Bing Crosby left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Born Harry Lillis Crosby Jr. on May 3, 1903, in Tacoma, Washington, Bing grew up in a loving family with strong Catholic roots. His father, Harry Lillis Crosby Sr., was a bookkeeper, and his mother, Catherine Helen Harrigan, was a homemaker. The youngest of 7 children, Bing's early life was marked by a strong sense of family and community. The Crosbys lived in a cozy home on J Street in Tacoma, surrounded by the sights and sounds of the bustling city. As a young boy, Bing attended St. Patrick's Catholic School, where he developed a passion for singing and music. He would often sing with his brothers, Larry and Everett, and their sister, Catherine, forming a makeshift family choir that entertained neighbors and friends. The Crosby family's love of music was encouraged by their parents, who exposed them to a wide range of musical styles, from classical to jazz. During the summer months, the Crosbys would vacation at their home on the shores of Puget Sound, where Bing developed a deep appreciation for nature and the outdoors. He spent hours exploring the surrounding woods, fishing, and sailing with his brothers. These idyllic summers had a profound impact on Bing's character, teaching him the value of hard work, self-reliance, and the importance of family bonding. As Bing entered his teenage years, he began to perform locally, singing at church functions, community events, and even on the radio. His first paid performance was at a local church social, where he earned $5 for singing a few songs. These early performances not only helped him gain confidence as a performer, but also caught the attention of talent scouts and music industry professionals. Bing's education continued at Gonzaga University, a Jesuit institution in Spokane, Washington, where he studied law and sang with the school's glee club. Although he didn't graduate, his time at Gonzaga helped him develop his vocal skills and introduced him to a wider range of musical influences. It was during this period that Bing began to forge lasting relationships with fellow musicians and friends, including his future collaborator, Paul Whiteman. The historical context of Bing's early years was marked by significant events that shaped his character and future path. The early 20th century saw the rise of jazz and vaudeville, which exposed Bing to a wide range of musical styles and performances. He would often sneak into the local theater to watch performances by traveling troupes, mesmerized by the energy and spectacle of live entertainment. As we explore the early life of Bing Crosby, it becomes clear that his humble beginnings, strong family values, and passion for music laid the foundation for his future success. The young Harry Crosby was on the cusp of something big, and the world was about to take notice. With his talent, charm, and charisma, he was poised to make a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. As Bing entered the 1920s, he began to make a name for himself in the music world. He joined Paul Whiteman's orchestra, one of the most popular and influential bands of the time, and toured the country performing jazz and pop standards. It was during this period that Bing developed his unique vocal style, characterized by his smooth baritone voice and effortless phrasing. His performances with Whiteman's orchestra caught the attention of music industry professionals, and soon he was signed to a recording contract with Brunswick Records. Bing's early recordings, such as My Blue Heaven and Old Man River, showcased his impressive vocal range and emotional depth. He quickly became one of the most popular singers of the 1920s and 1930s, with hits like Dinah and Please topping the charts. His music was a perfect blend of jazz, pop, and sentimental ballads, which resonated with audiences across America. As Bing's music career took off, he began to explore other creative outlets, including film and radio. He made his screen debut in 1930, with the movie King of Jazz alongside Paul Whiteman's orchestra. Day. Although the film was not a major success, it marked the beginning of Bing's long and storied career in Hollywood. He went on to star in over 60 films, including classics like The Country Girl, White Christmas, and Going My Way. Bing's film career was marked by his unique ability to connect with audiences through his charismatic on-screen presence and memorable performances. He worked with some of the most renowned directors and actors of his time, including Frank Capra, Billy Wilder, and Bob Hope. Their collaborations resulted in some of the most iconic films of Hollywood's golden age, showcasing Bing's impressive range as a performer. One of Bing's most significant contributions to American popular culture was his introduction of Christmas music to the mainstream. His rendition of White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin, became an instant classic and remains one of the best-selling singles of all time. The song's timeless appeal lies in its nostalgic and sentimental value, evoking memories of a simpler, more innocent era. Throughout his career, Bing was driven by a strong work ethic and a passion for innovation. He was one of the first singers to experiment with recording technology, using techniques like overdubbing and multi-track recording to create complex vocal arrangements. His pioneering work in the studio paved the way for future generations of musicians and producers. As we explore the remarkable achievements of Bing Crosby, it becomes clear that his success was not solely due to his talent, but also his dedication, perseverance, and adaptability. He navigated the ever-changing landscape of the entertainment industry with ease, transitioning seamlessly from jazz singer to Hollywood star. His impact on popular culture is still felt today, with his music and films continuing to inspire new generations of artists and audiences alike. As Bing entered the 1960s, he faced significant challenges in the music industry. The rise of rock and roll had dramatically altered the musical landscape, and many of his contemporaries struggled to adapt. However, Bing's versatility and willingness to experiment allowed him to navigate this new era with ease. He collaborated with contemporary artists like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, resulting in memorable recordings like A Little Consideration and Style. Despite his continued success, Bing faced personal struggles, including the loss of his first wife, Dixie Lee, in 1952. He later married Katharine Grant, with whom he had 3 children, and found a sense of stability and happiness. However, the pressures of fame and the demands of his career took a toll on his health. Bing suffered from a heart condition and was hospitalized several times, but he continued to perform and record music until the end of his life. One of Bing's most notable achievements in his later years was his work on the television specials Bing Crosby and Bob Hope, a tribute to the boys and Bing Crosby, a 50th anniversary celebration. These programs showcased his enduring talent and charisma, as well as his ability to connect with audiences across generations. His collaborations with other artists, such as Louis Armstrong and Rosemary Clooney, resulted in timeless recordings that continue to inspire new generations of musicians. Throughout his life, Bing was committed to philanthropy and charitable work. He supported organizations like the Boys Clubs of America and the Catholic Youth Organization, and he performed at numerous benefit concerts and events. His generosity and kindness earned him the respect and admiration of his peers, as well as the love and devotion of his fans. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Bing Crosby, it becomes clear that his impact on American popular culture is immeasurable. He introduced Christmas music to the mainstream, pioneered recording technology, and left behind a body of work that continues to inspire new generations of artists and audiences alike. His music, films, and television specials remain timeless classics, evoking memories of a simpler, more innocent era. In his final years, Bing continued to perform and record music, leaving behind a lasting legacy that transcends genres and generations. He passed away on October 14, 1977, but his music and spirit live on, reminding us of the power of talent, dedication, and perseverance. As we conclude our journey through the life of Bing Crosby, we're reminded of the enduring appeal of his music and the timeless charm of his persona. As Irving Berlin once said, Bing Crosby is a great singer, a great actor, and a great guy. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists and audiences alike, and his music remains an integral part of American popular culture. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.